up, YouTube? I'm back again. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to go a little bit backwards and explain what this is, why I got it, what I use it for, and what I think about it. So, if you've been following me for a while, not long, because I ain't been a YouTuber long, but after years of not wanting anything to do with anything associated with Glock, I'm watching something on YouTube one day, and I keep hearing PSA Dagger, PSA Dagger, PSA Dagger. Now, I've known about PSA for quite some time because I bought several budget rifles from them over the years, but they weren't someone that I followed. I was operating within a budget. They had some things that were within the budget, so I was buying some things from them. Now, I still have some PSA rifles. None of them are in the configuration that I purchased them in because there were things I wanted to upgrade or chose to upgrade throughout the time, and I did that. But I come across the Dagger. I watch a few videos on the Dagger. I'm intrigued. The price is what really intrigued me because I'm budget minded to a certain extent. And I figured I'm not a Glock fan, but this is close to a Glock. It's being compared to a Glock. So maybe I should give it a shot. So I did. Went on the website, seen the prices, pulled the trigger. I bought this one separate. So I bought the lower, then I bought the slide. Got it, put it together. You know, they came in two different pieces. One went to the FFL, the other one came to my house. Picked it up, put it together in the parking lot, took it and shot it. It was decent. Nothing to write home about, nothing special, nothing that was mind-blowing, but it functioned. I didn't have any malfunctions initially, but I didn't shoot very many rounds. I got to shooting it, and I started having fade to eject issues and light primer strikes. I didn't really think much about it because I didn't spend much on it. I'm right at $300, including the FFL transfer fee. So I really wasn't tripping. It was functioning for the most part, but there were some malfunctions. The light primer strikes, that could have been attributed to ammo because there was one brand of ammo that I was shooting that was having it, and the other brand of ammo I was shooting wasn't having it. So I stopped shooting the one that was having it, and I stopped having those issues. The failure to eject issue was intermittent. I wasn't getting ready to dive too deep into trying to figure out why. I just knew that it was an issue. So I forgot to do this. Let me just go ahead and do this. This weapon is clear and safe. It's safe and clear. One day a buddy of mine told me he had an extra trigger that would fit a Gen 1 through 3 or whatever it was. It would work with this Dagger. That's why the trigger is FDE and this is OD green. Gave me the trigger for like 15 bucks. Came home, took it apart, cleaned it, put the trigger in it. Boom. Went and shot it again. I stopped having any of the issues I was having. Now, I know that issue was not attributed to the trigger, but maybe because I cleaned it as thoroughly as I did and made sure everything was smooth and oiled up, that kind of fixed that. So I stopped having those issues with it. And I'm shooting it. I'm not really comparing it to anything because, again, I'm not a Glock guy. I don't know what to compare it to. It's functioning. It's shooting. It doesn't have a bunch of recoil. It's not unpleasant to shoot. The grip angle is, it's cool for me. I'm not a big grip angle guy because I shoot so many different things. If it feels good in my hand and I like how it shoots, I don't focus on the minutia of shit. So overall, for what it was, for the price that I had into the weapon at that time, there was nothing for me to trip about. The barrel that's on here, I got that from AIM Surplus. I think the company was JTT, but don't quote me on that. I really don't remember. It was a $40 or $50 barrel. Got it, came to the house, swapped it out, because originally this one came with a gold threaded barrel. That's how I bought that slide. Swapped it out, went and shot it with this, comped, ported, whichever one you want to say. Noticeable difference. Actually shoots a lot better with this barrel in it. Now, the only issue with this barrel is you know, when they manufacture this stuff in bulk, it's not going to fit perfect, especially with, you know, just what it is. So it's got a little hang up right there when you rack it. There's a little hang up sometimes. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Never stopped it from firing or functioning the way it was supposed to. The trigger shortened up the travel a lot. Now this trigger, even though I'm not a trigger snob, the factory trigger in this dagger had way more travel than what I like. It damn near had the travel length of a single double. So we put this, I can't remember what this trigger is, but I think it's an Apex trigger. I may be wrong. Don't cuss me out in the comments, but whatever it is, man, the pre-travel is there. You hit the wall, boom. Break, short break, crisp break. It's audible. You can feel it. You can hear it. Boom. So for it being a budget pistol, I'm happy with what it is, man. You're looking at, you know, sites you can co-witness with this RMR Holosun that I have on there. This was one that I caught on sale on PSA's website when I bought the lower. So it's not the best, it's not the worst. It's a Holosun that functions, has shake awake. It has everything that I need on it other than the fact that I prefer green over red. But at that price, I was going to take it. So boom, we get into the weapon. And then I start to see everybody and their mother talking about these daggers. You got half of the people that, oh, it's junk and you shouldn't compare it to Glock. Yeah, it's similar, but the original's always better, blah, 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 blah. Then you got people that swear by it. And because I have a little bit of an understanding about quality and certain things, what's high quality to me may be low quality to someone else and vice versa. Once I got through the first 500 rounds and overcame the issues that I was having, it's performed as it's intended to since that day. Now, the way that I deal with this weapon, I am not confident enough in the PSA Dagger to sit here and tell you that this is an everyday carry for me. I'm not confident enough to tell you that I'm going to put this on my waist and carry it as the primary means of defense for me. The brand and this doesn't have enough history behind it for me to say I'm comfortable trusting my life with it. So when I go to the range, it could be 1,000 different people that call me. A lot of people know that I go to a range a lot and they ask to come. There's some people that want to learn how to shoot. Not that I'm an instructor, because I'm not. But if they want to come and they want to shoot and they haven't, or they have and they just want to go put some rounds down range, if they're willing to abide by the safety parameters that I have and listen to, you know, some safety items that I've picked up over the years, then cool, you can come. And I hand them this to shoot a lot of the time. If they drop it, if it malfunctions, the likelihood of it malfunctioning is far greater than if I hand them my Glock 19X or 43X or Glock 45 or my Glock 17. If you're going to encounter a malfunction, it's probably going to be with this one. And I prefer for you to encounter your malfunction in a training scenario so we can walk through how to clear that malfunction. So I think if you're going to get one out of the weapons I have, this is probably going to be the one that's going to give it to you, or the other dagger that I bought, because I bought two around the same time. So I'm not going to carry it. I don't carry it. Now, what I do with the two daggers that I own, I won't call them secondary weapons. These are the kind of weapons that I'm comfortable leaving in my truck or my car or whatever it is that I'm driving that day, as the shit hit the fan and I'm out of everything else that I have on me, and I got, this is my last hope. This is the last hope gun for me. So if I get to the point of, and I'm in something and shit done got bad and I'm expended everything that I have, I'm going to give it a shot and see if it performs. Along with that, if you just so happen, because there's going to be the people that say you shouldn't leave firearms unattended in the vehicle. I do it. I fucking do it. And if you're going to break in there and steal it, I'd rather you break in there and steal this damn $300 dagger. I prefer not to have any gun stolen. But if you're going to break in there and there's going to be one for you to get when you find my spots, then guess what? If you get that one, I ain't going to cry about it. I'm not going to mope around. I'm not going to be upset. I'll make a decision. Do I want to spend around 300 bucks to get another one, or do I just want to replace it with the Ruger that I've been looking at? Even though I really don't want it, but hell, I'm going to get it at the price that I'm seeing it at now just because. So I don't have anything negative to say about the Dagger, but I also don't have a raving review, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about the confidence that I have in it, because I don't. It hasn't shown me that I can't rely on it, but I haven't seen enough. It hasn't lived the test of time to prove to me that I can rely on it with my life when I don't have to. Now, the flip side to that, because I'm a budget guy, there are some things that you can do to it to make it more reliable to you. To me, it's not worth that. I could take my son to the range with me and he can enjoy shooting it. He can handle it. It's not too much for him to handle. But what I tell you, if you're in the market for your first gun and you wanted something that you could carry with you and rely on, would I tell you to go get a PSA Dagger? No, I wouldn't. Now, if you said that's what you wanted, I would just give you my take on it and let you make your decision. But if I was going to have to recommend something to you, it probably wouldn't be that, because you just don't know. Yeah, there are some out there with a lot of rounds to them, and people say, I haven't had any issue, but I'm one of those people that find it hard to take the opinion from someone who didn't spend their money on it. If it was sent to you for you to do a review on, or it didn't cost you anything, I'm not saying you're a liar or you're not going to tell the truth, but I'm going to look at your review in a whole different light, because you really have no investment in it up front. So there's that. PSA Dagger, full size S. For the price I paid for it, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. Reliability, I'm going to give it a 2.5, because I did have the initial issues that happen when you don't clean a gun when you first get it and make sure all the surfaces that should be smooth are smooth. So some of that's my fault, some of it's on the manufacturing process. Would I consider it if it was the only gun that I could buy one? Would this be on that list? No, it probably wouldn't be on that list, because let's be realistic here. With buying the firearm in the factory configuration, and then adding the barrel, and then adding the optic, I'm in the Glock range at that point. With what I have in it, if you were to go buy each piece by piece, including full price for the trigger, the price of this barrel, slide lower, and this Glock magazine that I'm running in it, I could have bought Glock 19, Glock 45, MOS at that, because they're 620. And for the people that keep saying, oh, it's a Glock 19, it's a Glock 19, it's really more of a Glock 19X or a Glock 45, size-wise. That's what the full size is, size-wise. It's more of that size. It's not the size of your standard 19. It is the size of the 19X and the 45. And then I've heard a guy say, oh, no, it's the full size. It's definitely the full size. It's not the full size. It is not as big as a 17. It's just not. It's not. The 17 definitely has a beat in size. So you want a budget gun that you can have fun with and go plinking, or teach someone how to shoot with and feel comfortable knowing that you're going to be able to teach your kids about clearing malfunction with it, yeah, go get one. If you just want something like I just wanted to give it a shot, I can take the, $300 loss if I wanted to. I mean, I've had people offer to buy it from me. I bought it for a reason. It functions. When I do shoot it, I enjoy shooting it, so I haven't gotten rid of it. But if I was going to sell it right now, of course, I'd probably keep my house and you got to get your own. But, man, I could get what I have in it, aside from the red dot, out of it right now, and go get me something else and be perfectly fine. I wouldn't miss it. Like I said again, somebody broke in the car and stole it, I'm not going to be upset. If I had to protect myself with it and it was confiscated and I didn't know if I was going to get it back or when I was going to get it back, I wouldn't be too broke up about it. So that's my take on it. Some of y'all going to agree, some of you not. I appreciate you watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll get together next time.